Hello, 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 and welcome to the Creepy Kingdom News Flash for November 2018. I am one of your hosts, Mr. James H. Carter II, and I'm joined by, you guessed it, Roxy Tart.
The other host of News Flash.
Yeah.
I feel like at this point people are going to be like, "Yo, we know who you are."
Well, you're pretty much on every show, just about. I don't, every once in a while we get one released without you, but
Right?
slip through the cracks. But
So yeah, this is News Flash, where we bring you all of the upcoming news for Creepy Kingdom for the next month, and not much else.
well, there's definitely not much else because, as usual, we have a lot going on. So much so we created a whole podcast just to talk about it.
Yeah,
Very meta.
really is. We created a podcast to talk about our podcasts.
Well, I never put it that way. But lots of people listen to that episode, so obviously you guys want to know. So we want to get it out. We want to tell you, and you want to hear it. It's a mutual beneficial relationship we're having.
Right? And since we're talking about the podcast about podcasts, maybe we should start by telling people about the podcast network.
Is that where we're going to start? I thought we were starting with
Sure, why not?
You got it.
It flows.
It does flow. I'll give you that. So, of course, back in August, sure, September maybe, it's all a blur now, we started the podcast network, the Creepy Kingdom Podcast Network, and it's been a wild ride, to say the least. Most of the episodes we've been releasing since then have been on our new podcast, Stay Haunted, about haunts, because, hey, we were in haunt season.
Yeah, because September and October, what we did was haunts. That was pretty much it.
Yeah. I mean, that's what was going on. So we had to get that content out. And it's been a little trial and error trying to figure out how to actually get a regular schedule. Of course, as you know, if you're listening to this, all the shows are on the same podcast feed. So we're like, oh, man, it kind of just come out when they could come out because things have just been nuts. But from this point forward, until we come up with some other crazy idea, until we go daily, which is coming.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm sure that's coming. Anyways, we're going to put out a new episode on Tuesdays and Fridays. So that's 2 new Creepy Kingdom episodes a week. And it could be one of many shows you'll get.
Yeah, so we have 5 shows for those of you that, didn't listen to the last News Flash or just aren't paying attention.
They could just found us right now,
What?
They could have just found this right now,
That's true. Or those of you that have just found us. We have 5 shows on our podcast network. We have Stay Haunted, which is about haunts and going to haunts and what we like about haunts, what we don't like about haunts. So if you're a haunt fan, that's the one for you.
It is.
We have Movie Crypt, which, surprise, surprise, is about movies. We have the Dark Theme Park Show. No, the Dark Theme Park Show. Oh,
now,
my goodness.
what is that about? That's such a weird, abstract title.
I know, right? It's not easy to guess. Unlike Movie Crypt, the Dark Theme Park Show is about theme parks. And then we have this one, News Flash, which is all about our upcoming news. And then we have Mirror Mirror, which is the only one that does not actually tell you what it is in the title. But Mirror Mirror is our podcast that revolves around beauty and fashion and everything that goes along with that in the alternative scene.
And I believe since our last show, it has debuted. I don't think it had debuted since the last show.
No, we managed to get one whole episode of Mirror Mirror
that's
out.
The schedule, though. It is going to be a monthly show for now. And
Yep.
Roxy is so upset about this right now. She wants more shows.
Roxy,
What did you just do?
Roxy just bashed me into the desk.
Oh. The listeners at home can't see this silent scream that she was doing.
Yes, I am so upset about only one episode a month. No, actually, 2 a week and one of Mirror Mirror a month. I think is going to be awesome, like you said, until we really get more into our schedule and can put one out every day. Every day would be amazing, but
or at least 5 days a week. I mean, at this point, we have 5 shows, right? So if we can go weekly on every show.
Yeah, that's the dream.
Yep.
But yeah, we've got, we just ended hunt season and we are now going into the holidays. So I think 2 a week is a good goal.
Sure. I got a handful in the can as well that just kept being bumped back for the Stay Haunted episodes of some of the other shows. So that's all we can really say about that right now. But just keep that in mind, Tuesdays and Fridays.
Yep.
We're dropping.
We'll be
episodes. Here. Just like a neighbor or whatever, State Farm or. I don't know.
Like a good podcaster, Creepy Kingdom is there.
That's beautiful. Wow. That's why you're the managing editor. By the way, Roxy Tart has become the managing editor of CreepyKingdom.com.
Yeah, I got a new title. That was pretty cool. I was happy with that. It's actually really funny. Really, no matter what my title is, because I've had a few throughout the years, but no matter what my title is, my job stays the same.
Interesting.
James just keeps giving me cool titles and more work. So.
Well, I was going to say, there's been a lot more work, so that's changed.
Well, yeah, when I went from like just just the evil queen of the Creepy Kingdom, and then I got a real title, and that came with like tons more work, and I was like, yeah, this is awesome because I actually love my work. And now I have a. What was that other? I have a new title.
It was
that was public relations. That was PR.
No, but it was more fancy sounding than that. It's like public relations specialist. I think specialist was somewhere in there.
Yeah, I think so. Basically, it meant Roxy, go to all of these events and tell people about them.
Yeah, I was going to say, since Mirror Mirror is the only show that's not literal, what would be a literal name for Mirror Mirror if we had to change it to fit the other shows?
If I had to change it, it would be called the Alternative Beauty and Fashion Show.
All right. Well, I was going to say Roxy and Lawrence talk about what they usually talk about show is what I would call it.
That totally works. Could also be known as Roxy and Lawrence talk about things they know.
Wow. Very, very, very presumptuous there. All right. But anyways, those are the shows that are going on. Moving on, in our efforts to not release one podcast this week that's not 2 hours. Which actually one thing I'm going to throw this out there to the listeners. Do you guys like long episodes, or would you prefer, if they're long, they were broken up into 2 parts?
Yeah, we'd really, really like to know, because for those of you that listen to us all the time, we can just talk and talk and talk. And we like to. So tell us. Come on to our social networks. Email us at creepykingdom@gmail.com and tell us what you prefer.
Yeah, just let us know. I mean, me as a podcast listener, I don't care how long any episode is as long as I'm enjoying it. So, I mean, very rarely am I consuming any episode in one chunk. It's always, driving to the store or doing dishes or something like, or laundry, like little things here and there. So if it's long and as long as I'm enjoying it and I keep going back to it, I don't really care.
I am kind of the opposite. I will listen to a podcast, but if it is longer than the activity that I'm doing, the chances of me going back to it are just slim. And the longer time goes on, the less likely I am to go finish the episode.
Interesting. Well, there you have it. 2 different perspectives.
All right, what's up next?
So yeah, in an effort to keep it moving, as we said, we're going to talk about something special we're doing this year for the holiday season. Do you know what it is, Roxy?
It's the Keep Christmas Creepy campaign.
That's right. Now, if you've been following along at home, you might see little hints of this on our social media because we've just been dropping snowflakes.
That's cute.
Yeah.
You're good. Now,
but the storm is coming.
I am so excited for the Keep Christmas Creepy campaign. We have so much stuff going on right now. And I was like, James, let's start this campaign. James, we should start this campaign. James, when are we going to start this campaign? And then when I posted about it, I was like, it starts right now. And he was like, I
was like, not yet.
I guess it does.
Or I guess since you said that, so initially, where this came from is, again, I've been hinting that we were planning to do something like this for a while if you've been paying close attention, but we just loved the Halloween season so much, and I didn't really want it to end, and our American culture has not let Thanksgiving happen anymore. It's like the day after Halloween is like full on Christmas.
Yep.
And
I'm okay with it. Just saying.
Well, I'm sure you are. You already have your Christmas tree up.
Yes, I do.
I'm disgusted by all of this. Okay, I don't. I'm not the Grinch. I don't hate Christmas. I love many things about Christmas, but it doesn't need to start the day after Halloween. And that's where this kind of started for me. And then I was like, no, we're going to keep this creepy, awesome time going through the holidays.
Now, unlike James, I am a let's do Christmas right now person. As soon as Halloween ends, November 1st, the holiday season starts in my house. But especially this year and many years past, I am sad that Halloween is gone. And it's not that I'm sad that Halloween is gone. It's I'm sad that the Halloween season is gone.
Season, of
and
course.
Especially with Creepy Kingdom and you guys are our listeners and fans and stuff like that. You guys are too. We see it constantly on social media. It's like, boo Christmas, boo Thanksgiving. We want Halloween. We want to stay creepy, blah, 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 blah. So we had this awesome idea that we were going to usher in the holiday season and keep the feel of the Halloween season.
Yes. And you are correct. And I'm at a loss for words. But basically, we're not gonna Nightmare Before Christmas it, as in shove Halloween on top of Christmas. We're gonna launch a campaign to show how creepy actual Christmas actually is in all of its ways.
That's right. So not only are we going to, in the next month and a half, basically, not only are we going to share, old Christmas traditions and how Christmas started out creepy, with their pagan roots and stuff like that. We're going to go into other traditions from other countries around the world and how they still to this day practice holiday stuff that is more creepy than we do in America. And on top of that, we're going to go into how you can keep Christmas creepy. You're here in America, you're celebrating the holiday season, whether it's Christmas or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or, whatever holiday you want to celebrate. I personally celebrate all of them because I love them. But that
Space Jam anniversary celebration.
All of it. Okay. Like the day that, Die Hard came out. I'm all of it.
The day
but there is no reason for those of us that love the Halloween season, those of us that are a little spooky and a little creepy or a little gothy or a little whatever, there's no reason that we can't find a way to celebrate the holiday season in a way that makes us happy. And that is going to be a huge part of this campaign, is that we want to see your ideas. We want to show you our ideas. We want to share everyone's ideas in a way that makes who Halloween ends and they look at it and they're like, ugh, I hate this season. We want to change their minds. We don't want you to hate this season. We want you to love this season just in your own special way.
Well put. I couldn't have said it better.
I'm very passionate about this project, you guys.
Yes, you are. So, here's a few ways we're going to be doing this. Mostly you're going to see this on our social media channels.
Yep.
Friendster, MySpace, all the great ones. Sorry. Anyways, we're going to be popping up there. We have our official hashtag Keep Christmas Creepy, which some people have used, but we're taking it over. Well, the way they're using it is definitely appropriate to our campaign, so it's not a big deal.
I feel like almost anything that's posted under that hashtag would be appropriate to our campaign.
It is. I've searched and saw, so we're good. We're in and yeah, we want you guys to participate by posting your own creepy stuff using that hashtag or holiday creepy stuff. Not just creepy stuff.
Holiday creepy stuff.
Yeah, so we have social media. Another thing that we're doing that I'm sure we talked about before or we didn't, I don't really know, but it's officially been announced to its fullest capacity, is that we are having a creepy Christmas meetup at Disneyland in Anaheim, California on December 9th, 2018.
That's right. And it is going to be all kinds of fun. And it's nice because, as we were talking about it, we realized that there isn't anything like this in Disneyland. There are all different theme days. There are all different meetups. There are all different everything. But there's nothing during the, bright, sparkly holiday setting that is creepy, except for maybe Haunted Mansion.
Yeah, no, and then if people, well, I'm sure, I would say not everyone's been to Disneyland that listens. We have some East Coast people, but the park just transforms into a winter wonderland pretty much November 1st. They officially say November 9th. Or when it started, but
what was that day? What day that it transforms, James?
They did it November 1st. You don't think I have a problem with that? They actually start putting up Christmas stuff before October 31st because they have so much that they do.
November 1st, James.
What do you I don't approve of that either.
I'm just pointing out that I'm on the same schedule as Disney.
Oh, okay. Sure. I'm going to find a way for that to come and bite you in the ass. I don't know how.
Thanks.
You're not going to win this battle of being on the same schedule as Disney. But I mean, it's for us locals, it's definitely a bummer because the park just spent 2 months being a creepy wonderland.
Yes, it did.
And there's no grieving periods anymore. That's it's just smacks you in the face, and no time to grieve. I mean, I don't want the park to be decorated for Thanksgiving or anything like that. But the point I was just gonna make anyways, which you sidetracked me from, was that Disney World doesn't really get too crazy with the Christmas decorations. Magic Kingdom, I think beyond Main Street, there's probably not too much going on around the park, but Disneyland really extends that pretty much park wide. Not really Tomorrowland, not that I can recall of anything, but
no, not really. But Disney World also has 4 parks to do.
Yeah, they do.
And
there's a little stuff spread throughout the whole parks, for sure.
And the hotels. I feel like Disney World, man, when it comes to their Christmas, the hotels are where they just excel.
Right. I guess let's say the decoration level at the hotels, that's what's in the park at Disneyland.
Right. It's amazing.
Yeah, that's a good comparison. So, why are we talking about this? Anyways, our day. No, we're real excited. We're gonna have some kind of outfit ideas we'll be posting on social media. We're gonna do meetups for photo ops in very Christmassy areas, and we just made the event page on our Facebook. You can find it by going to creepykingdom.com. And people are stoked about this. We got a really awesome, great response to this.
Yeah, and still coming in. Like people seem really excited. They have questions. Like they want to talk about it, which is awesome because I'm excited and I want to talk about it.
So yeah, we haven't released the schedule yet or anything. We just kind of put out the save the date, kind of thing there. But it's so if you could be there, I know that's maybe short notice to travel here, but if you could be here, December 9th is when it's going down. I feel like we said this last show, though. I feel like this is not the first time we're talking about this.
I don't know.
We have a lot of things on our minds. Sorry.
Yes, we do. Indeed.
But this will be the last show before that meetup, so I'm really looking forward to hanging out with people and just having a creepy Christmas old time.
Yep.
The other thing that we'll be doing to celebrate this campaign is that there will be a podcast, a Keep Christmas Special podcast special. Did I say special like 3 times in a sentence?
Yeah, you did. We're going to go Keep Christmas Creepy podcast special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
There we go.
Okay.
We got this. We're professionals.
Sure. Anyways, that's not what it's called. That's just what it is. It is still in the works, and it probably will not be revealed until it just shows up in your podcast feed later in December. And that will definitely be after the next news flash, for sure.
Yep. But if basically what we're trying to tell you with all of this is that if you're like us and you love the Halloween season, but you also love the holiday season, or you love the Halloween season and you dislike the holiday season, that this year is for you. Because we are on a mission to keep Christmas creepy.
Right. And we really hope that this transcends Creepy Kingdom. Which I think that it can. I think that this sentiment is shared by a lot of people that may or may not even know about Creepy Kingdom.
Yeah, absolutely. And what we really want is we really want you. We're going to share our ideas, but we really want is our listeners and our fans and just literally everyone that it spreads to share their ideas. So if someone does want to do a creepy Christmas tree or come up with an outfit or, just find a way to make Christmas a little more them, they can search this hashtag and just see all of these amazing creative things that you all come up with.
There it is. So let's get it started. I guess the campaign has officially started, but you'll start seeing a lot more December 1st from our social media. So that's that. Let's move on to our next topic or area of conversation, and it is our Patreon account. And we definitely teased this last show, but now we're ready to make an official announcement. Yep.
Those of you that have been listening for a while, you know that we have been trying to come up with something kind of special for our Patreon followers, something that we can give to them that wouldn't necessarily be on a public level.
Right, but yeah, we didn't want to make our regular content behind a paywall, so we wanted just something very specific for the Patreon followers.
Yep.
And through our brilliant minds combined, we came up with we're going to be doing a Patreon exclusive podcast that is going to be a little off the cuff, a little more casual, and completely uncensored.
You guys, It's an uncensored podcast.
We're unshackling the restraints of Roxy Tart's potty mouth.
I'm so excited. We actually recorded a podcast this morning, and within the first 30 seconds, I swore. So it's really hard for me to be family friendly and to be good. And so this show is for our Patreon listeners is going to be us not being family friendly and me not being on my best behavior. And I'm very excited.
I still got to wheel you in. We're not going to go like super crazy here.
Fine.
I'll let you go off the deep end. But
one of the ways that we came up with this idea is because we actually do a lot of events that don't necessarily get the kind of coverage that they should on the Creepy Kingdom network because they can't. They're not family friendly. You know, burlesque shows and other more, I don't want to say raunchy, but raunchy.
Well, maybe. Well, the way I look at it is our content really is about PG-13 regularly, and we're looking into covering more R-rated content. That's probably the best way to to put it.
Yep. So if you're interested in R-rated content and hearing me swear, you'll want to get on Patreon.
Yeah, that's if that's what you want, check out. If that's what's going to get you over there. But anyways, no. The show is going to be called Live from the Dungeon, the dungeon of the Creepy Kingdom Castle, of course. Mm-hmm. And that's all I really say about it. The first episode is coming in December. Don't have an exact date yet, but it is a way to say thank you and give you some extra content for supporting us on Patreon. And that's any dollar amount will have access to the show.
Yep.
So
yeah.
So that's that. Moving on to our next topic is, of course, the films the Creepy Kingdom creates. A little bit of exciting news since the last show. Our short film, I Hate Halloween, was released for free online and on our website, on our YouTube channel. So I know that pretty much everyone has probably seen it by now, but in case a few slip through the cracks, that's still there waiting for you to enjoy.
Yeah, go check it out. It's a musical. It's a short. It's awesome.
And it's a way to keep Halloween going for you.
Look at that.
But a really big news here that we're going to be dropping now, that we've been teasing about it on this show and on social media for a while, is that we're taking a film out of the vault, out of the Creepy Kingdom vault.
The only one in there. We're letting it out.
We're letting it out for a brief period. The documentary that we released last year about Haunted Mansion fans, Foolish Mortals, is once again going to be available for DVD on sale on our website and at foolishmortalsdoc.com. And here's how it's going to go down. Essentially, there's going to be an 11-day pre-order period, and that's when you can make the purchase. And those dates will be from November 23rd, Black Friday, at 12 a.m. PST. And the last chance you have to order is December 3rd, 11:59 p.m. And when you place your order, you will be able to have, I hesitate to say immediate, but very close to immediate access to watch Foolish Mortals online. So while you're waiting to get your DVD, if you just can't wait to check it out, yep, you could watch it right away. You don't have to wait. And all DVDs will be shipped by December 14th. So
just in time for the holidays.
Just in time, in case you are buying it as a gift, which is a perfect gift, even if you already have one. See here, I wanted you to have this. And
if there's a Haunted Mansion fan in your life, the Foolish Mortals DVD is a great holiday gift. And not only would you be giving them something that they are interested in for a really good price, but you're also helping to keep Christmas creepy.
100%. That was beautiful. Couldn't have said it better myself. That's why you're here once again. Yeah, that's the deal with that. Something that you'll be seeing very soon is there will be a full-length trailer. We have never released a full-length trailer. There's only been a teaser trailer, which is truly a teaser trailer. It just shows,
really is.
shows a clip of one scene out of context with voiceover. So most people that before they watch Foolish Immortals have been going in blind. They don't know what they're in for. But we will be dropping a full trailer as well. So and don't worry, we'll definitely be reminding you guys on social media these dates and how much time we have left for the pre-order period. So that's the way we're going to do this year, and we're excited. The DVDs are not they're a specialty thing now. Not everything comes out in physical format, so it's definitely something to collect. And we're just doing our last hurrah because we were asked. We were asked when.
Yes. almost at least once a day, as a matter of fact. So yeah, and then we've got one other film thing going on.
Yeah, just a little bit of an update. Our short film Georgie, which we had a crowdfunding campaign for earlier this fall, has begun shooting. In fact, in the past week, shooting has begun on it. I think there's just a little bit, a few more days. It is a short, so not that many days of shooting. I've seen some of the stuff from set, and I'm pretty excited to see how this all turns out. We don't have an official release date, but our projected time frame is in January of 2019, and this will be released online for free. So this is another treat for you Creepy Kingdom fans out there. And in case you're unaware of what this short is, it is a reimagining of what went down in the It miniseries from the 90s, as if Georgie didn't die, and reprising. That's what I was looking for.
Reprising his role.
Reprising his role as Georgie from the It miniseries is that very same. I'm so excited I can't even talk. That very same actor. That's right. Georgie from the miniseries is back playing Georgie again as an adult in our short film Georgie. If I could say Georgie any more times, I'd try to squeeze it in there.
So yeah, keep an eye out for that. It's going to be available in January, and of course we will keep you guys informed as more stuff happens.
For sure. All right. So, rounding around the curve here, we have some Creepy Kingdom events to talk about. Now, we told you about one going down on December 9th at Disneyland, but we have two more to discuss that we've just announced on social media this week, but we'll, in case you didn't see it or you have seen it, we'll give you a little more info on these things. The first is an event that we are sponsoring in Tacoma, Washington, December 6th through the 9th. And it is the Wonderful Weekend of Wizardry, a Harry Potter fan event. And Roxy wants to tell you all about it.
First things first, Roxy is a little upset that it is the weekend of the 6th through the 9th. Yes. No, it's impossible for us to be at our Creepy Kingdom or our Creepy Christmas event and at the Wonderful Weekend of Wizardry up in Tacoma, which is very sad for me, but not sad for anybody that lives in Washington or wants to go there.
Yeah, or just the Pacific Northwest in general. I mean...
So Crescent Moon Gifts and Creepy Kingdom are proud sponsors of the Wonderful Weekend of Wizardry, a Harry Potter fan event from December 6th through the 9th, 2018, Tacoma, Washington. This family-friendly event will feature over 100 hours of different programming available throughout the week. Guests will have the opportunity to join their fellow housemates for classes and group activities such as make and take workshops, celebrity panels and autographs and photo ops, a wizard's feast, holiday ball, and a magical tea party. There will also be shopping opportunities in the vendor's alley. Some of the guests scheduled to appear are Chris Rankin, who played Percy Weasley, and Stan. Ooh, man.
It's a Russian last name. I'm not sure.
Yanovesky?
I'll take it.
Okay. He's the guy that played Victor Crumb in the Harry Potter film series. Also appearing is Paul Warren, Daniel Radcliffe's body double in Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, the cast of the off-Broadway show Puffs, or...
This is the title, the full title of the show.
This is a long title. Okay, the title of the show is Puffs, or 7 increasingly eventful years at a certain school of magic and magic.
That's what it's called.
Okay, cool. Hermione Granger cosplayer Carrie Lewis is going to be there. Fantasy author Marissa Mayer. Guys, I am doing great today. The weekend is also going to host several Wizard Rock performances from Tonks and the Aurors, Brian of Draco and the Malfoys, and the Blibbering Humdingers.
Yeah.
The event is going to take place at the beautiful 5-star Hotel Murano in downtown Tacoma, Washington. Discount rates are available. For more information, you can visit the weekendofwizardry.com/hotel, which, of course, you can find on our website.
Yes.
And there are several different ticket options throughout the day. You can do a 4-day, you can do special events, you can do all access, you can do VIP and all access. And again, for all the ticketing details, you can go to weekendofwizardry.com. You can find the website on our website, creepykingdom.com, and you can also find the Facebook event page where you can RSVP and start talking to people about the event.
There it is. Sold. I'd like to go. Oh, I can't. Oh, well. but this is obviously an event for the people in the Pacific Northwest. We're really excited to be a part of it. I mean, it's such a huge event, and it's our first kind of toe in the water dealing with any kind of Harry Potter event or anything like that. So we're really excited to be a part of that as well.
Yep, we are. My only complaint about the entire event is the fact that I don't get to go. That's it, because it sounds amazing.
Not this year, but, we'll see how things go.
Maybe next year.
We'll see how things go. All right, and our final event to talk about here, it's kind of coinciding with our other event. It's the day before. It is December 8th. We're doing a meetup for those who cannot go to Disneyland.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing
for whatever reason. Maybe you're blacked out. Maybe you don't have a pass. Maybe you just don't want to go to Disneyland during the holiday season. We don't know.
But we still want to meet up and hang out and keep things creepy, of course. And so we are having a meetup at a bar called The Cauldron in Buena Park, California, which is directly across the street from Knott's Berry Farm. This bar is witch and French themed.
Yeah, and I personally have not been there. I know James has. I haven't, and I am super excited. And I'm so excited I may have to go check it out before the meetup just to make sure it's a cool place to go.
Oh, all right. Take one for the team there.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it is a very, very cool venue. And so basically we're going to meet up there on December 8th at 7 p.m. And we have an event page for it as well. And if you're interested in meeting up with us and hanging out, RSVP so we know how many seats to hold. I mean, this is not a private event there, but it means we're just going there to hang out. And people might come and go or whatever the case may be. But it's a cool place to hang out. They have awesome menu. It's not huge, but it's really delicious food, and of course some spirits, alcohol and otherwise, floating around there. And it's super easy.
And like
to get
James
to.
said, this is not Yeah, and this is not a private event. It's not going to cost you anything to come. If you want to eat, you want to drink, then obviously you'll be buying your own, but it's not like there's a charge at the door, and you can hang out all night long, or you could just swing in, say hi, and be on your way. But we really, really hope to see a lot of people.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. I'm really looking forward to this. So we'll officially be there from 7 to 10. Maybe not much later, since we're gonna get up bright and early for for Creepy Christmas Day. That starts at 6 a.m., right?
I'm no longer speaking to James, you guys.
It starts at 3. No, I think our first thing. We haven't made the schedule yet, but it's not going to start till later in the day.
We don't start at 6 a.m. Right now, it says from 10 to 10. And that's a pretty good time when you think about it.
Sure. Anyways, we're not going to be there all night at the Cauldron. So that's my whole point. All right, and just to round up everything here, we are still accepting members of the CK Army. CK Army is our secret online promotional team that helps us spread the word about all these great things that we're doing. And there's opportunity to win prizes. We just had our big drawing for the CK Army members. And what was that grand prize?
Our grand prize this month was a Haunted Mansion Nightmare Before Christmas Dooney and Burke tote bag. A lot of people love these things. You've seen them in the parks. They retail for about $260, and we gave one away to one very lucky CK Army member because she just went above and beyond and was amazing.
That is very true. And we had other second place prizes and third place prizes and things like that.
Yes, we did.
And we're having a great time. And if you're interested, just shoot us an email and we'll see what happens. We'll see if you're down for it. creepykingdom@gmail.com.
It's a lot of fun. You want to be part of a street team, this is that, but, virtual.
Virtual street. No literal streets. Virtual streets.
No. Yeah, no. No, I'm too lazy for literal streets, you guys. Come on now.
Alrighty. Well, I think that's going to about do it for this news flash here.
Yeah, that's it.
So we'll be back with another new episode in mid-December, letting you know what's going on in all around the Creepy Kingdom.
Yep. And until then, remember, use that hashtag and keep Christmas creepy.